Hey YouTube, Sherry here. I guess for those who are first timers to my channel, my name is Sherry. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on March 29th, 2016, um, through a lighter me in Tijuana, Mexico. My doctor was Dr. Mariano Carulias. You'll know, if you've seen my videos, you know I struggle with his name. Um, uh, yeah, so kind of get down to stats. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to do a skin flick this weekend. We'll see. But anyways, so my stats. So at the beginning of my pre-op diet, which was 2 weeks before surgery, was my highest weight at 236 point something. Um, on surgery day, I weighed 224. Last week I came to you at 195.6, and today I am 191 even, which was a loss of 4.6 pounds. To be honest, I was quite surprised with that number because it was Shark Week. You know, you tend to crave a little bit more during the time. But I wasn't also anticipating having restriction this week. I had heard of other YouTubers talking about this, but I had never experienced it. And restriction is basically, I guess, where your sleeve gets tighter. You can't, it's almost like you're reverting back to beginning of surgery. And I had asked questions on Facebook about it, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're probably still swollen." I'm like, "I'm almost 3 months out. I'm not swollen anymore." I'm like, "It's restriction." Um, so I guess it just kind of started out like I had one day where I noticed I wasn't getting in as much. I wasn't feeling hungry. Um, and I wasn't getting in when I did eat. I wasn't getting in much. I went to bed that night dizzy. Um, and I think it was because I was the lack of calories, and everything in me, and the lack of water and everything. It really did. Like, I went to bed dizzy. I was laying there and my head was spinning. Um, so the next morning, I did do Target the next morning for work. Um, Somehow I made it through that, but I wasn't feeling the greatest. And then when I got home, by that point, because I don't really get to eat while I'm at Target. The 15 minutes isn't really enough time to. I mean, it might be enough time to get a protein bar down, but not anything else. And usually during that time, I have to drink something because even though I'm allowed to carry water on the floor with me, I'm too busy or it's off somewhere else while I'm working. The water's not with me constantly. So when I got home from work at Target, I did feel nauseous. I still felt dizzy, so I called out of my night job. And I just laid in bed and I tried to eat some more, not successfully. Normally I eat about like 4 ounces of chili for my dinner at work. Um, and I wasn't even, I think I got about 2 ounces in before I got full. I did finish it later, but I was still only able to eat that 2 ounces, so not much. Um, and even water. I think I get like I think they're 4 ounce bottles of Target water, and normally I can drink about, no, sorry, it's an 8 ounce. And normally I can drink the 4 ounces, not like chug it, but I can, drink about 4 ounces before I get full, and then, I have to wait. Well, no, I was only getting in about 2.5 ounces. And it really started, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Sorry. Um, so yeah, 2.5 ounces of water. I mean, that's not anything. I mean, it would take me all day of sipping. I would never be able to eat because I'd have to sip all day if that's all I was able to get in. But I had to eat if I didn't want to stay dizzy and feeling nauseous. Um, so that went on for 3 days. I think today it kind of finally broke. Um, I had my pills this morning. I didn't have a protein bar on the way to work like I normally do. Um, but what did I have? Oh, because I was there a full 8 hours today. So I was like, um, let me eat some stuff. Well, for my first break, what did I have? I had something. I can't remember. For lunch, I pretty much was able to eat a yogurt. Um, and I had some uh, like kind of like wheat thins. And I know shouldn't be having things like that, but it's the the healthier version. It's not like and I'm not eating a ton of them, so I don't you know whatever. They go down fine. It doesn't hurt me. I don't drink them with water, and I'm not having a ton of them, so it's not gonna affect me. Um, and then it's nighttime now. Well, I should say nighttime. It's almost 5 p.m. and I haven't had dinner yet. Um, whenever I eat that, I should be fine again. Um, been, just trying to drink as much water as possible. Anyways, so my last video, I know I was going on and on and on about nail technician school and job interviews and stress and all that kind of stuff. Well, most of that's out the window now. I think I might have been a little bit over dramatic. With it being Shark Week last week and everything, or during that time. But I did say that we had a job fair at my job, and you know, there was a company who sold it really well. Like you know, they made their job sound like heaven sent. And so we scheduled a tour of their plant because it's not a factory, but it's a factory kind of setting. Nothing like it's way different than what we're used to. Anyway, so we went to tour the plant. Really set on it. Um, but after we got done doing that, since we were already out and about, we went up to the one where my husband wanted to apply, and we both applied for that one. Um, not I mean, I kind of figured he would get into it, but I was like, not really, and I kind of wanted to get out of this, the whole factory setting. Didn't want to do all that stuff anymore. But we applied anyways. Not no, not really expecting anything. And the next day I got emails from both of those companies asking for interviews. Um, Now we didn't. I didn't go in for an interview for the first one, the one we took the tour of. Um, Mainly because we went in for interviews on Thursday for the printing company, and we got hired on the spot. So me and my husband are both working for the same company again, same shift. Same shift together. The only difference is I work 2 to 10 now, and I am literally going to be working 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And it's a 50-minute commute. So, and that's pretty good, I would say. And we hit every red light, and that didn't include traffic. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like. And then God forbid during the winter time. Oh. But anyways, so we got the job. We start the 27th of June. So literally like the Monday after my night job closes. And I will be putting in my 2-week notice at Target as well. I think I'll be doing that tomorrow. mainly because the shift I currently work on the pricing team is 8 a.m. to 1. Well, I can't work 8 a.m. to 1 because I'll be at the other job. And with the commute and possibility of overtime at this new job, by the time I got to Target, it'd be 7 p.m. I'd have to work till 10, and then I'd have to be back up at 5 a.m. the next morning. And I've done the, lack of sleep thing. I did for a month, and it became dangerous to drive. And that was a 10-minute commute, not a 50-minute commute. So I'm not going to risk mine and my husband's lives for a little bit extra money when I'll be getting time and a half for every minute of overtime we get at this other job. So it's just the discount ain't worth it, basically. Sorry, uncomfortable. Um, so yeah, hopefully that means hopefully most of my weekends available. I haven't had that in a few years, especially during summertime. So that'll be nice. So yeah. Also, I said I was considering doing yoga stuff or getting yoga stuff. With the new job going to be starting, I'm actually going to decide to join a gym instead. Mainly because I have all the time in the world after work to do things now. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully maybe I can get a few of the girls, from Target, or maybe, well, I would say my best friend, but she got hired at the other company, and her hours are totally opposite of mine. So that won't be an option, but maybe I can get some of the girls from Target to join me. That way we can still stay in contact and whatnot. So, that's kind of how the past week and a half has been. I know I've been slacking on these videos. Been really tired, stressed, all the above. But once this new job starts and I get out of work, I have every night available. You know, thank God for no second jobs anymore, because that's the one thing I didn't want to do, was have a second job anymore. I am tired. I am tired all the time. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a lot better weekend than I am. Hopefully it's sunny and summery where you are, and you're enjoying the weather and your family. And so have a great weekend. Bye.